FM, London.
It's 10 o'clock, I'm Joanna Gosling. The Referendum Party has got its first MP, deselected Tory Sir George Gardner. He's resigned the Conservative whip but will continue to sit in the Commons representing the One-Issue Party until the general election when he'll stand for it in Reigate. Tonight's winning lottery numbers are 5, 12, 20, 29, 39 and 42 and the bonus number is 22. Those numbers again, 5, 12, 20, 29, 39 and 42. The bonus number is 22. Independent Radio News.
Thank you very much, darling.
The skid marks on the underwear of London town. Chris Moyles on the Late Bit.
I wish I had shoes like that.
Number 1 in London. Good evening. 95.8. I am Chris Moyles. Capital FM. Now, before we start, let's say a big thank you very much to Neil Long. A fantastic show. Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, mate.
And you're back again tomorrow night, obviously?
Indeed.
On the overnight shift?
Absolutely.
After me?
Indeed.
Oh, good. Good to see that you're moving into late night radio like me, you see. You're on before me normally, but now you'll be on after me on a Sunday.
I live to follow you, Chris.
You live to follow me?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
FM radio's problem child.
What are you people? On dope?
The Late Bit with Chris Moyles. Hello, I'm Alan Freeman. All right? Not off.
95.8 Capital FM, it's the beautiful No Doubt Don't Speak. It's 10:10, it's Saturday night, I'm Chris Moyles. Welcome to the show we call The Late Bit with Chris Moyles. Oh, yes. And I do apologise if I sound a bit rough tonight, if I sound a bit ill. I've been auditioning for the Spice Boys, yeah. Well, apparently the Spice Boys is going to be the male equivalent of the Spice Girls. They're going to be just as feisty, just exactly the same, but boys. So, of course, I went down to audition for the part of the sporty one who's not very attractive and nobody fancies. So, fingers crossed I should be in there. I thought about going for the part of Jerry, but unfortunately, I couldn't find any fake breasts anywhere. But I'm a bit of an arse, so I thought you never know. So, tell you more about that later. On tonight's radio broadcast, some very, very funny jokes which I've written this afternoon and stolen a few from somebody else, but I can't talk about that. I'm going to be on the television later on tonight, so put the telly on Channel 4, turn the sound down, and possibly stick in a video, and I'll tell you why later. You're not allowed to actually listen to the sound of telly, you've got to listen to me, but I will be on telly later. More on that later, plus our special guest, Andre Vincent. It's going to be a great show.
The savior of late night radio.
You always listen to the radio.
You want to try it?
It's the kind of sound that leaps out and grabs you.
Chris Moyles.
Today's hot music!
On the Late Bit.
And once again, we'll open the phone lines as they, people say that on the air, open the phone lines. It's not like we ever close them, they're always open. 0171 48 48 958. We don't do requests, we don't do dedications, but if you want to speak to me about anything, 0171 48 48 958. And now, from the Chris Moyles Archive Joke Collection, it's the legendary E17 link. Hey, Brian, what do horses eat?
Hey.
Yes, they do. Congratulations, 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on a horse, what do you say to make it go faster?
Come on.
What do you say when you fall off?
Whoa, yeah.
Thank you very much.
If you will,
Hey.
You bet your ass.
E17 and Gabrielle and If You Ever from 95.8 Capital FM. Andre Vincent's going to be in here at, what time's he coming in? He's coming in about 11 o'clock tonight. He's a very funny man, very funny stand-up comic, who I've compared on the comedy circuit before. If you have a look at my biography on the Capital FM webpage, I've compared on the comedy circuit. What it doesn't actually explain is the comedy circuit that it means is Milton Keynes. But anyway, emails as well tonight. If you want to email us, just go onto the Capital FM website, go onto the on-air pages, the DJ pages, and have a look at my lovely face and then send me an email. www.capitalfm.co.uk. Yes, it really is that simple. www.capitalfm.co.uk. Good. Here's a message that was sent late last night while we were on the air. To Chris, this is from, I don't know who it's from. They haven't said. What a surprise. Margarita Taylor Have you ever wondered about her name? I mean, it's a little unusual. My friends and I were wondering about this, and we came up with 2 reasons for Margarita Taylor getting her name. Number 1, her mother spelt Margaret wrong, and number 2, her parents decided to name her after a cheese used on pizzas. Do you have any thoughts on this subject? Strangely enough, no.
95.8 Capital FM presents U2 and Joshua Tree. Zoo Roper, Unforgettable Fire. Zoo TV.
They knew we were coming, man. They knew we were coming.
Get ready for the Pop Mart Tour. The tour of 1997. And now, another date. U2 at Wembley Stadium on the 23rd of August. Call the U2 ticket hotline now. 0800 138 8811. The only official station for U2 in London.
Check that out.
95.8 Capital FM.
Here's something we mentioned on the show on last Sunday night's program. In America, McDonald's have been lowering the prices of Big Macs. There's kind of like a big burger war starting over there now, and they've lowered them from about $1.90 to 55 cents, which is about 30p for a Big Mac. And I believe that it's kind of spreading over here in a couple of the McDonald's around town. You can get, I think, a Big Mac for like 99p. And this is for a limited time offer, obviously. Just, basically the limited time is till you keel over and die, I think. Oh, yeah, cheap burgers, thanks very much. Neil Long's delighted. I've just moved into a new place in London, and it's like all the places around there. How do they know I'm going to move into these? Just full of like burger bars and greasy spoons, and they've got a thing there around the corner from me called what is it? A laundromat something? No idea what them. What's that for? And inside this new flat, there is a very, very beautiful apartment, and there's a thing called what is it? An iron? What's that? Washing machine? Shower? No idea. It's all new to me. All right, let's go to the phones. Let's go to line 1. Hello.
Hello, Chris. How are you, mate?
All right, how are you?
I'm okay. A couple of weeks back, you were talking about musical watches.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I've got one here. With that tune on?
Hang on a sec. A few weeks ago. This was about a month ago.
A month ago?
And you phoned us up 4 weeks later saying, I've got one. Do you not think maybe it's a little bit too late?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, play the tune on your watch anyway. You may as well. You're here now. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Do you know the sad thing is, this is the only thing on Capital FM right now. Yeah. The most listened to station in London. Okay, thank you very much. That was very, very entertaining. More entertaining than Martin Collins. That's saying something, isn't it? 95.8 Capital FM, James and She's a Star. London on a Saturday night. I'm Chris Moyles. It's 10:27. We've played some of the best music around at the moment all day today. We've played some classic hits that you know and love. Tonight, I personally have played No Doubt, we played E17, we played Beck, that was James. But here's a song we haven't played for a while. It's a Capital FM classic. Turn your radio up very, very loud and broadcast from your car stereo. Andy Williams, here we go.
The boys watch the girls while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by.
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
Oh, yes.
They solemnly convene to make the scene.
Go, Andy.
Which is the name of the game. Watch a guy, watch a dame on any street. And
so there you go. Look, we don't just play the old ones on the station. We play the good stuff as well. Andy Williams there. And music to watch girls go by. 0171 48 48 958 if you want to call us. Let's go to our flashing private line. Hello?
Chris, how are you?
It's Mr. Kemp. Hello, Mr. Kemp.
Hello, how's life?
Very good. How's life with you?
It's okay.
Yeah.
So have you moved out of your lovely little maisonette then?
Yes, I'm now living in a beautiful apartment here in the wonderful city we call London. Listen, before we start this conversation, you know you're becoming very famous now. We get loads of emails about you.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, you can email me if you want.
I can email you?
Well, yeah, but it's my
no, you know, I don't want to do that. I'm just telling you that, you know, people are mentioning you in their emails that they're sending me. But I'm not going to send you an email because I can't be bothered.
Okay, then.
Hey, listen, you phone me up every week. What the hell would I want to email you for during the week?
Well, I don't know. You can visit my webpage if you want.
You have a webpage?
I do.
And what's on it? Is it the Mr. Kemp webpage?
No, it's my real name homepage.
And what's on that?
Artificial intelligence programs.
Artificial intelligence programs?
Yep.
Which means what exactly?
Little programs that hold conversations with you, just in case you don't have any friends.
Now, that is disgraceful. That is absolutely rubbish. That is awful. I thought the whole point of having an internet webpage was to put porn on it, not to kind of put things that might be useful to people. You're disgraceful. You should be banned from using computers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, get off the show. I'll speak to you next week.
Okay, then. Bye.
Bye-bye. It's Mr. Kemp and his disgusting abuse of the computer internet system. 95.8 Capital FM, it's on Vogue, and don't let go. All right, so if you're sitting at home, you're listening to the show, maybe you're at work or whatever, if you put Channel 4 on now and turn the sound down, okay, there's a show on there which is called The Show. Bob Mills does it, right? Bob Mills, very, very funny man, who's got a lot better since he did Dial Midnight a few years ago. Do you remember that on LWT? Oh, the bird who did it was good, but then again, she's my friend, all right? Let's not talk about that. So anyway, the guy who... His two things. The guy who writes on that show is coming into our show tonight. While his show is on the air, he's coming into our show. And while my show is on the air, I'm going to be actually on the Bob Mills show in the studio audience. Wow, eh? You don't get Dr. Fox saying that, do you? While he's on the air, he's on top of the pops at the same time. No. So keep the sound down and just watch. And we're right in the front row. I'm wearing a white shirt. I'm next to my girlfriend and a big fat guy beside me. Right? The guy next to me is fatter than me. So, hey, that's pretty good for my ego. I'll explain all later. You know, I was talking about to Mr. Kemp about the internet earlier on tonight. Here's some news from computers around the world. In America, there's a service called AOL, which is American Online, and it's now starting to use adverts in the chat rooms. These are little commercials on screen while you're surfing the net. What do you think of that? Because it's got a lot of AOL users in America very upset, and you can understand why they're upset. With computer sex, and you can look at pornography, you've got teachers downloading pictures of young boys, a Pepsi ad on there, it's going to ruin the integrity of the internet. What's going on? It's like you're surfing around looking for Pamela Anderson Lee, you get an advert for Pepsi? No.
Her hair is hard,
There it was, did you see me?
Oh, sure.
I was just being on telly.
She knows just what it takes to make a pro blush.
That's not me.
Credit card and all size. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
It's the first ever Chris Moyles simulcast on radio and television. I'm in the audience of one show, on the air, on my own.
Take her home.
Using the system. Excellent song, and the remix isn't bad either. Kim Carnes and Betty Davis Eyes from 95.8 Capital FM.
She's got Betty Davis eyes.
The whole point of the song is the fact that she's talking about she has got Betty Davis eyes, but the she that she's talking about is not Betty Davis. So there's basically Kim Carnes is singing about this woman who's walking around America, or wherever it is, with Betty Davis's eyes. Like, Betty Davis is wandering around, she's falling into things she can't see, there's probably blood gushing from her eyeballs, and she's like, I can't see anything! Why? Because some other woman has decided to rip her eyes out and use Betty Davis's eyes. It's a terrible, terrible thing. I tell you, it's not the first time this has happened. About 10 years ago, Dolly Parton was in the charts with a really good song called Michael Douglas's... Oh, no, I can't talk about that on the air, but that's even more sick. We'll do some more phone calls later. I was supposed to be saying Michael Douglas's backside, but I thought, no, I can't. And then somebody said, change it to penis, and I said, no, because I get told off for that. So I decided to drop the whole thing at the last minute. We'll play the new song from Sheryl Crow next. Meanwhile, this is a non-single classic from Oasis called The Master Plan.
First, we gave you Chris Tarrant. Then we gave you Dr. Fox. After that, we gave you Neil Long. Sorry about that. Now we present The Late Bit with Chris Moyles. Sure, he's no Tarrant, but he's a lot cheaper.
95.8 Capital FM, it's Sheryl Crow with Hard to Make a Stand. No, it's hard to make a woman out of 2 old used toilet rolls and some sticky back plastic. It's quite easy to make a stand. I think she's got her priorities in the wrong order.
Nice, chewed it up.
95.8 Capital FM.
We're back from the commercials. Now, here's another record on The Late Bit.